ॐ दक्षिणस्य समारम्भा शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमा अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ता स्मर्या गुरुपरम्परा श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। परिज्ञानाश्रम श्रीगुरुशङ्कर परिज्ञानाश्रम शङ्कर सद्गुरु केशव वामन कृष्ण पाण्डुरङ्ग आनन्द परिज्ञान गुरु सद्यो जात शङ्कर सद्गुरु गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये शान्ताकारं भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुरेशं विश्वाधारं गगनसदृशं मेघवर्णं शुभाङ्गं लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिहृद्ध्यानगम्यं वन्दे विष्णुं भवभयहरं सर्वलोकैकनाथम्. So, we are gradually going ahead with the different namas of Lord Vishnu in this Vishnusaharanama Stotra Vichara. And we are in the almost in the now where are we? We are right now in the 9th verse. Ishvaro vikrami dhanvi medhavi vikramah kramah anuttamo duradharshah kritagnyah kritiratmavan. That is what we are seeing now. And we came up to the word, I think we came up to, Vikramaha. We came up to this word, Vikramaha. Now, as I said, you may feel sometimes that what is this exercise we are doing? What is the need for us to know the meaning of every name of the Sahasranama? Are we going to remember it all the time, throughout, whenever we are doing the Parayana? It doesn't matter if I don't remember, but let me at least try to find out what these names mean. Why these 1,000 names are given to a particular Devata, Vishnu, who is looked upon as Ishvara, the very total, the very Samashti. And as I said, every form that I take up to manifest Ishvara, whether it is Devi form, Lalita Sahasranam, Gayatri Sahasranam, Vishnu Sahasranam, Shiva Sahasranam, whatever we are taking, that deity of our choice is used here, is considered here as a manifestation of the total, as the representative of total. And knowing the meaning, I may not remember all the time. Like, for example, Vikramaha. I am looking at this particular word now, the 78th Nama I am seeing Vikramaha. So, Vikrami is there, Vikrama is there. Now, if I know the meaning, if I have even studied once, later on, if I am chanting the Sahasranama, and if I am doing the Sahasranama Vichara, even taking a single verse at a time, when I do the Parayana as an Upasana, yes, I have to do the whole Vishnu Sahasranama Parayana. But when I'm doing this Vichara on the Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra, it is for my knowledge to understand what each name is signifying in context or with reference to the Samashti and Vyashti. What is the name showing Vacharthataya? What is it showing? Is the name suggesting the form of the Lord, which I can take as the Alambanam? As you know, how Lord Vishnu looks, what he is carrying in his hands. Lohitaksha. Then we saw that Kamalaksha. All these names which are talking about the physical characteristics of this Lord. What do they indicate? They indicate that I can hold on to that particular guna or that particular attribute of the samashti for my alambanam as the upasana. But now we have gone very much ahead with our Vedanta Vichara. And our purpose here in Vishnu Sahasranama is to see how Ishvara the samashti, the total, is manifesting as the entire universe. And therefore, all the 1,000 names are indicating this Ishvara, who is both the Samashti and the Vyashti. And Samashtitaya, what it is as total, as Vyashtitaya, what it is. And is every name having some deep hidden meaning? Is there some lakshartha of this? And we'll find that every nama, the lakshartha indicates the very swarupam of Brahman, the very swarupam of Ishvara as Satyam Jnanam Anantam, Sat Chit Ananda Atma. That is a lakshartha which talks about nothing but the basic swarupam of Lord Vishnu as nothing other than Brahman. That is why in most of our study, even in Vedanta, we have seen that Ishvara, Brahman, Atma, they are all Paryaya Padas. They all refer to one and the same. Ishvara is not different from Atma. Atma and Ishvara are taken as Paryaya Padas. Atma, or this consciousness, manifesting in a certain way, Samashtitaya and Vyashtitaya, we call it as Ishvara. That's all. But that consciousness behind Lord Vishnu and that consciousness behind this particular body mind sense complex is not different. It is Ekameva Advitiyam Atma Eva, which is the very Swarupam of Jiva also, Ishvara also. So, as a Vedantin, if I can study the Sahasranama, see the meaning of every Nama in the form of Vyashti Samashti Aikyam or the very Swarupam of Samashti, that is Ishvara, then my study becomes a very deep study and it is useful for me in preparing myself for ultimately the Jnana Yoga and for Jnana Nishtha. So, in this verse, in this particular verse, in the 9th verse, we were in the 78th name, which was Vikrama. Vikrama here means as Lord Vamana in the Avatara. This is the Avatara Leela of Lord. We find that in Vishnu Sahasranama, there are a lot of names which refer to Lord Vishnu in association or with reference to one of the avatars. We find that. So Vikrama, as Trivikrama, or the one who measured the entire universe, with his small feet as Vamana Avatara, to literally annul the Ahankara of Bali Chakravarti, he said that, look, I am everywhere. What can you give me? What is the meaning of measuring the whole universe by Vamana Avatara with his small feet? It means showing Bali Chakravarti that everything is me, nothing is yours. What are you going to give me? You're not going to give me anything. Everything is mine. This whole universe, which you want to give me, you want to give me as a danam, it is nothing but my own. I pervade it. I am there. I am the very adhishtanam of this entire universe. So, Vikramaha means the one who measured the entire universe with just 3 steps. Vikramaha. Then, Vikramaha also means V stands for Garuda. the Vahanam of Vishnu. Kramaha means the one who is going or moving. Vikramaha means Lord Vishnu who moves with his Vahana Garuda. That is the secondary meaning. But Vikramaha means the one who is manifesting everything as his universe, but was able to show it in the form of the Puranic story in which we see in the Avatara Leela of Lord Vishnu that in 3 steps he measured the entire universe and so called as Vikrama. Then next one is Kramaha. The next word is 79th word, that is the Nama is Kramaha. We said Vikramaha earlier, the one who moves with the help of Garuda. V means Garuda. Who moves that, the Vihanga or this Pakshi, that is Garuda, which is the Vahanam of Vishnu. Krama or the movement of Vishnu happens with the help of this Garuda, who is called as the one Arishtanemihi. Swasti Nastarksho Arishtanemihi. We saw that in the Shanti Patha of the Atharvana Veda Upanishads. In the Mundaka Upanishad we saw, and we also saw in the Kaivalya Upanishad, just we finished. Okay? Swasti naha tarkshaha arishtanemihi. Garuda is also called tarkshaha arishtanemihi, who does not have any limitations and he can fly, he can go from any world to any world without any spatial and time limitations. So Vikramaha we saw. Next one is Kramaha. The one who is the cause, the very cause of all movement. Any movement that is happening has to happen in a movementless center. Like the wheels are moving around the axle which is stationary. Even the what you call as the strongest of the typhoons which happen, these typhoons, Chanda-marutas that come, they arise from a silent core like this. A non-moving means what? This Brahman which does not have any movement, but in which all the movement is taking place. It is this Kutastha Brahman Vishnu which is the cause of all movement. All movement takes place. What kind of movement? Movement in the Samashti Sthula Prapancha, Samashti and Vyashti Sthula Prapancha, whatever is happening here, the movement is taking place there. Krama also means an order. Kramaha. It also means an order. In a certain order, this whole universe is functioning. In a certain order, this whole universe came about. Tasmad ye tasmad atmanah akashah sambhutah akashad vayuhu vayoragnihi agnerapah adbyah prithvi Prithvyam Oshadaya Oshadibhyonam Annat Purushaha. So from that Atma, from that Vishnu, from that Ishvara, in an order the whole universe was formed. There is no chaos here, there is only order. So it is an order. This Lord Vishnu, as the Srishti Sthiti Laya Karaka, is responsible for the orderly creation, orderly maintenance, and orderly resolution of the entire universe. That means what? Krama. That means Lord Vishnu, in the form of the very laws of the universe, is responsible for the very orderly movement of the universe. The universe is moving. Without movement, universe is not possible. It is not possible. It has to move. And that movement of the universe in an orderly manner is nothing but Lord Vishnu, Kramaha. Then we have the 80th name, Anuttamaha, the one who surpasses everything and everybody. That which is the ultimate. There is none who can surpass Lord Vishnu, being the very Srishti Sthiti Laya Karaka. Being the very Jeshta, we saw that word in the previous session. Jeshta, the very first one, the progenitor, the very cause of this entire Karya Prapancha. No karyam, no product can transgress the cause. It can't go beyond the cause. Therefore, here, anuttamaha, that means that is something which is there is no jiva or no thing, nothing in this universe that can, surpass or bypass this Vishnu. Anuttamaha, nothing can bypass. Then Duradharshaha, 81st. Duradharshaha, the one who is inconquerable, the one who cannot be assailed, the one who cannot be killed, especially from the asuras who have tried. All the asuras have tried to, get rid of Lord in many ways. Whether it is Lord Vishnu in the manifestation of Rama or Krishna or any other avatara, here we have found that the Daityas are trying, the Asuras are trying to get rid of Ishvara in the form of Lord Vishnu. But Lord Vishnu is what you call as the one being Anuttama, the one who is being unsurpassable, is the one who cannot be won over by anybody, the one who cannot be hurt or damaged by anybody. So Lord Shankaracharya says, Bhagavan says, Daityadibihi darshayitum na shakyate. Daityadibihi, from Daityas and others who are wanting to have those with Asuri Sampatti, those who are having the Asuri Sampatti, cannot really win over Bhagwan Vishnu. So Daityadibihi, by these Daityas or Asuras, Dharshayitum na shakyate. Dharshayishu means that cannot be somebody who cannot be really destroyed. Then the 82nd Nama comes, which comes again later. In the middle of the Sahasranama, it comes again. Kritagnaha, not Kritaghnaha, Kritagnaha. Kritagnaha. Krita means the actions done. Whatever is done in the form of actions, in the form of karma, is called as Krita. Kritagnaha means the knower of all actions. The knower of all actions. That means all knowledge. When Ishvara creates the universe, he is the knower of all the actions that are happening there for the creation of an orderly world. That is number one. Kritagnaha means Lord Vishnu is aware of all the actions that are done by every jiva. So we may say that, nobody knows what actions I have done. I know, nobody knows. But all the actions done by all the jivas are known by Ishvara. Lord Vishnu as Ishvara knows everything as the Sthiti Karaka. Because Lord Vishnu is Karma Phala Data. We have seen that Bhuta Bhavanaha, Bhutadi, Bhutava, the one who is actually the Karma Phala Data, who metes out the appropriate karma phala for the appropriate karma for that particular jiva at the appropriate time and place. Though all the pranis, all the jivas, whatever actions have been done by all the pranis or jivas, these actions are known by one consciousness, that is nothing but Lord Vishnu. So, praninam पुण्य अपुण्यात्मकं कर्म कृतं जानाति. Praninam karma kritam janati. Whatever karmas are done by the jivas, pranis means jivas, are known by Lord Vishnu, and therefore he is called as Kritagnaha. Kritagnaha means what? The one who is the knower of everything, the knower of all actions. That is why Lord Krishna said, all actions that you do come to me. All the actions that you do come to me as the karma phala data. With my law of karma, I process all the karmas, and then the results or the karma phalas get accrued to the person, the prani or the jiva who has done it. Therefore, kritagnaha, That's why we have that word commonly also. Kritagnya, I am grateful to you. When I understand something done by somebody else, somebody has done something for me, Kritam, I have understood that they have done something for me. So I am a Kritagnya. Whoever you are, hey, I know you have done this for me and I'm grateful to you. This is called as Kritagnya. The person who is having this is called as Kritagnya, and this bhavana is called as Kritagnyata. That is called as Kritagnyata. The one who has this Kritagnyata bhavaha. That means, yes, Bhagwan does not have to be Kritagnya, has to have Kritagnyata bhava. In Bhagwan's case, in Ishvara's case, in Vishnu's case, Kritagnya means the one who knows all the actions done by all the pranis, all the jivas. In the Vyashti, in the individual case, Kritagnya means I recognize something done for me by somebody else for my good, which I have been benefited, and I express a bhavana of kritagnyata towards. But in Bhagwan's case, it is not that Bhagwan has to be grateful for anything. We have to be grateful to Bhagwan for his, whatever you call as his, blessings, or whatever we get from Bhagwan, Kripa, Ishvara Kripa. Then next name, 83rd, Kritihi. Kritihi. What is the meaning of kritihi? The very effort that is put in any karma. Kritam is karma. Kritihi means that work which is done with effort, that work done. Karma or kritihi. That which is done with some form of effort. That's why when we say, when there is a very beautiful song of our, great acharyas, we say Tyagaraja's Kriti. Means what? With so much of love, with so much of devotion, so much of effort, Purandaradasa, then Tyagaraja, all the saints, they have created masterpieces of devotional, what you call as the devotional songs that they have written. And a parampara, a devotional bhakti parampara, that is a kriti, something done with an effort. And that effort comes from where? It is the blessing of Lord Vishnu. So kriti is that it comes in the form of Lord Vishnu at all. So he says that he is nothing but kriti. And kriti means in everybody's effort, in every karma that is done by every jiva, there is a manifestation of this Lord. And here, Lord Himself, Vishnu Himself, manifesting as the very Dharma in this entire universe. When He says, Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami. When He says that's a kriti, okay, so the one who is behind all the efforts, but the effort made by the Lord or Vishnu is not effort, it is Leela, spontaneous. Because Lord is all knowledge, samagra jnanam, samagra viryam, samagra yashas. So there's no effort on the part of Vishnu. Just there is a manifestation of the entire universe is nothing but a kriti of the Lord. So he is the one in the form of every kind of an effort behind any kind of a creation. Then 84th nama is Atmavan. Atmavan. What is the meaning of Atmavan? Atmavan means the one who has an Atma. But is this name really, the Vachartha is that? So, in Upanishads also we have seen Atmavan. Many times we have seen Atmavan, Bhagwan Krishna also uses in Bhagavad Gita. That means this Karya Karana Sanghata, body mind skins complex, which has his content as Atma. We are all Atmavans. Or a person who has the Shamadhi Shatka Sampatti and has the control or the Nigraha, or the one who has the Shama and Dama and Uparama, is also called as Atmavan. But in this context, when it comes to Lord Vishnu, What is the meaning of Atmavan? Here, Atmavan means Lord Vishnu does not require, Ishvara does not require any support for his existence. Okay, when you take Devi, we say her existence. So when you say Atmavan, Sve Mahimni, Sve Mahimni Pratitishthate iti Atmavan. This Lord Vishnu does not require any support to exist. Lord exists in his own glory. The Lord is manifest in his own glory. So Sve Mahimni Pratitishthate iti. There is a dialogue in an Upanishad called Brihadaranyaka Upanishad where Yajnavalkya says this to one of the questioners. Atma does not, where is Atma situated? The question is, where does it stand? Where does it sit? Where is this Atma present? So Yajnavalkya gives an answer. Svatma, the Atma is Sve Mahimni Pratitishthate. Sve Mahimni Pratitishthate means the one who is abiding in its own glory, in its own support. It is not only the supportless support, but it is the support of the entire universe. It is the adhishtanam of entire universe. With this, the 9th verse is over. Now we'll come to the 10th verse. Suresha Sharanam Sharma Vishwareta Prajabhavaha Ahah Samvatsaro Vyalaha Pratyaya Sarvadarshanaha. So here we have certain other words. Sureshaha, Suranam Ishaha, or the very Lord of all the Suras. Suras means the denizens who are living in the higher lokas, like Svargaloka. We can call them the Devas, Agni Indradi Devatas. We may say that Lord Indra is actually the Devaraja or the very Isha or, the very head of all the Devas. But even Lord Indra's, Isha or the Ishvara, the one who's the Lord of all the Devas. All the Devas are following the laws, all the functionaries like Agnihi and then Surya, and then we have seen that, Bhishasmad Vatah Patate, Bhisho Deti Suryaha, Bhishad Agnihi Indrascha, Mrityur Dhavati Panchama iti. We have seen that in Kathopanishad. It comes in Taittiriya Upanishad also. What is the meaning of this? Even the so-called devatas or the denizens of the Svarga, they are not independent. All their Shakti, all their effort comes from Lord Vishnu. Therefore, he is called as Suranam Ishvaraha, Suranam Ishaha, Devanam Ishaha. Therefore, he is called as Sureshaha. Deveshaha is also there. Deveshaha means the very Lord of all the Devas. The Devas are Samashtitaya, those functionaries of the entire universe who maintain the balance in the cosmos. In the Vyashti, the Devas are the sense organs, including the mind. So all the sense organs are nothing but under this, Lord Vishnu as Atman or Brahman, because of whom all the sense organs are functioning. The power of the eye to see is the Lord's power. Similarly, the power of all the sense organs and the mind is Lord's power, Lord Vishnu's power. Therefore, he is called as Sureshaha, Suranam, Devanam, Ishaha, Suresha. Then Sharanam, the ultimate refuge of all the beings, not only human beings, of all beings. The refuge. That is what we see in most of the Puranas. Isn't it? What are the Puranas? Where, an Artha Bhakta or a santrasta bhakta, the one who is really in a situation where all his efforts have failed, he surrenders, the bhakta surrenders completely to the Lord. And when that total surrender to the Lord takes place, Lord Vishnu comes in some form or the other, paritranaya sadhunam, to protect the bhakta. It seems like when Gajendra, held by a crocodile, tried his best to fight to get released from the jaws of the crocodile. But ultimately, Gajendra called out to Lord Vishnu, "Hey Vishnu, please come and help me." And it is said that Lord Vishnu, without even any of his astras and shastras, just rushed, it seems, without even wearing an uttariya. It comes in the Puranas that he just left as he was where he was. He just left to help Gajendra. That's what happened in Narasimha Avatara. Lord Vishnu just appeared in whichever form it was necessary to destroy the demon Hiranyakashipu. That's what Lord Krishna did when Draupadi ultimately surrendered to Lord Krishna. Till the end, she tried her best in every way. She held on to her cloth till the end, and when she realized that her efforts were of no use, she just left both the hands and just called, went ultimate Sharanam. So, who is Lord Vishnu? The ultimate Sharanam, who reaches out in situations when an Artha Bhakta is calling for help. We know there are Artha Bhaktas, Artharthi Bhaktas, Jignasu Bhaktas, Jnani Bhaktas. The Artha Bhaktas, when they are in real trouble, when they surrender to the Lord, whoever it may be, Lord comes and helps them. That's why he's called as the ultimate refuge, or what is called as the ultimate Sharanam. That is what is the ultimate Sharanam. And also, another thing we have seen here is that Sharanam means he is the giver of the fruits of action, ultimate giver of the fruits of action. We cannot deny, we cannot refuse. We have to just take it as Lord's Prasada. This is the Lord's Prasada. This is what I'm supposed to get. This is what I'm supposed to really, go through as Prarabdha Karma. So he is the ultimate Sharanam. Sharanam means also the Karma Phala Data. That's it. But then we can take Sharanam as the ultimate abode of surrender. Ultimately, there is nowhere else to go. That is the ultimate. Then comes the 87th Nama. It's called as the Sharma. Sharma. What is Sharma? Okay. Sharma means Ananda Swarupi Atma. Ananda Swarupa. That means what? Satyam Jnanam Anantam Sat Chit Anandam. Paramananda Rupatvat. Sharma. Paramananda Rupatvat. The highest, that Ananda here means completeness, Purnatvam. That total, complete Purnatvam and Ananda, which is nothing but Lord Vishnu. So he is called as Sharma. Sharma means the one who is Paramananda Rupaha. Paramananda, Chidananda Rupoham. That's Paramananda, Ananda Rupoham. Paramananda Rupatvat, he is called as Sharma. Then the next two names, the 88th and 89th, we can take them together because both of them are talking about Lord Vishnu as Jagat Karanam. See now, in these 88 namas which we have seen, at least 20 names have you not recollected where Lord Vishnu or Ishvara is talked or addressed as the Jagat Karanam, as the very seed from which the entire universe comes. So the next two names, Vishvaretaha and Prajabhavaha, 88 and 89, have the same meaning. So Vishvaretaha means what? the seed of the entire Retaha. Retas means the seed, the seed, the seed by which, because of which the entire universe has come. Here the seed means Lord Vishnu is the nimitta karanam of this entire universe. Maya, the Prakriti, or the primordial matter principle, is the Upadana Karanam. Therefore, we say Brahman with Maya or Ishvara is Abhinna Nimitta Upadana Karanam of this entire universe. So here, Vishvareta means the very Nimitta Karanam of this universe. The Nimitta, the intelligent. In Bhagavad Gita also Bhagavan Krishna said, Garbham Dadami. I sow the seed, I am the seed, the world is projected by Maya. So I am the very seed, the Nimitta Karanam of this entire universe. The next name, Praja Bhavaha, means the same thing. The source of all beings, Praja. Praja means all the jivas. All the jivas who have manifested on this universe, they are nothing but those who have manifested on by from Ishvara. So here, Vishvareta and Prajabhavaha, both of them means Lord Vishnu as Jagat Karanam, the very source or the very Karanam from which the entire universe has arisen. And Prajabhavaha also means if today I am in this form, in this human form, according to my prarabdha karmas, to go through certain prarabdha karma phalas, every form of the jiva, every upadhi is jiva. Where has it come from? It has come from Prabhu, from Lord, from Ishvara. And therefore, it is said Prajabhavaha means Lord Vishnu helps all the jivas to appear in appropriate body, mind, sense complex forms at the desirable time, in the desirable place, and in the desirable circumstances. That is, in the apt Kala, Desha, and Vartamana. Otherwise, what's the use? If I have taken this body to be here, this body is meant to be. This jiva in this body, mind, sense complex is meant to be in this Desha Kala Vartamana. Why am I not in Ethiopia or somewhere in Brazil or somewhere in Congo or somewhere? No, I'm here. Why? Because I'm the Praja Bhavaha. That is because this body, this jiva, this body, mind, sense complex has to be here at this place, at this time, in these circumstances. And Ishvara has helped me, helped this jiva to be here for a particular purpose. Next word, ahaha. Okay, ahaha. Next two words, next two names, that is the 90 and 91st names, are talking about Ishvara as the time principle, as the Kala Tattvam. They're talking about Ishvara as the very Kala. Kala is also a manifestation of Ishvara. Kala is not different from Ishvara. Even Desha and Kala came from Ishvara. Therefore, it is said that Ishvara is the origin or the seed of Desha and Kala also. Do you remember Dakshinamurti Stotram which we did? Maya Kalpita Desha Kala Kalana Vaichitra Chitri Kritam. Maya borrowing consciousness from Brahman. As Ishvara creates this whole world in the frame of time and space, so he is the Kala, the ultimate Kala is Lord Vishnu. So he says here is Ahaha. Ahaha means what? The one who manifests in the form of daytime. Ahaha is a time unit. Day is a time unit. Night is a time unit. Then we have so many others. Paksha is a time unit. Tithi is a time unit. Correct? Samvatsara, next word comes, is a time unit. 1 year. So is the Kala Tattva. As the Kala Tattva, very Tattva of the Kala, very manifestation of Kala is from Vishnu. So in the form of Ahaha. the daytime, day, So ahaha means the day, where sun is the Lord who removes all the darkness. Similarly, Lord Vishnu, in the form of the light of knowledge, removes all the avidya. If I am willing and if I am prepared for this knowledge. Therefore, ahaha means on the surface, ahaha is the time unit. Vishnu, Lord Vishnu manifesting as the time, unit of time in the form of the day. And the Lakshartha, if you take, as the Lord of the day, who is the sun, who removes the darkness. Similarly, in the form of the light of consciousness, Bhagwan Vishnu reveals my true nature to me, removing my avidya. Then next comes Samvatsaraha. I said the 90th and the 91st names can be taken together as Lord Vishnu being the very Kala Tattva, the very principle of time. So, what is the meaning of Samvatsaraha? Samvatsaraha means the year, 1 year. That 1 year is also Lord Vishnu. One Kshana also is Lord Vishnu. One Muhurta also is Lord Vishnu. One Tithi is also Lord Vishnu. Okay, one day is also Lord Vishnu. One Paksha is Lord Vishnu. One Masa is Lord Vishnu. One Ritu is Lord Vishnu. One Samvatsara is Lord Vishnu. And the entire kalpa, the time, is nothing but Lord Vishnu. So here, Lord Vishnu is given as the manifestation or the one who manifests as the time principle. The previous two names were as the intelligent cause of this entire universe, and these two names suggest that the very time principle is nothing but Ishvara in the form of Lord Vishnu, because now we are talking about Lord Vishnu. And the similar names will come in all the Sahasranamas. Maybe, the way they are talked is different. It's not exactly the same words, but the Lakshartha of the words will be almost the same. Then the 92nd Nama comes. Vyalaha. Vyalaha means the one which can easily escape from being caught. There are many things which can escape very easily from being caught, isn't it? For example, a tiger cannot be caught that easily because of the speed with which it runs. Not possible to catch. An elephant is very difficult to catch because of its very weight, because of its very strength, it is difficult to catch. A snake, also called as Vyala, difficult to catch because of its slimy nature. Of course, we have some expert snake catchers who do it so beautifully without harming the snake, at the same time catching it and releasing it in its proper environment. But Vyalaha is that which is very difficult to catch, very slippery, that which is very slippery and goes away from my hands. I'm not able to catch it. So that difficult to catch is what is called as Vyala. One cannot be caught hold of. And why is Vishnu, Lord Vishnu, called as Vyalaha? Okay. So Vyalavat Duradharsha. That means what? Lord Vishnu cannot be caught by any of our karmendriyas. We can't hold Lord Vishnu. We can't run after him and hold him. Hey, 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 Lord Vishnu, Vishnu, I want to hold you. I want to see. Why? Because Lord Vishnu is not an object. Lord Vishnu is Ishvara. Lord Vishnu is Brahman. The whole universe is the Lord. The whole universe is the Lord of body of the Lord. So if you want to say, you can say, whatever I catch is Vishnu. Whatever I hold is Lord Vishnu. At the same time, as an object, looking for Ishvara as Vishnu, I can't catch. I can't catch the Lord as an object. My sense organs, my mind are incapable of describing or catching the Lord. Therefore, Lord Vishnu is also called as Vyalaha. What is that? Is So, what is said is that which is something which cannot be caught. You can even say, because we had the previous Nama as Samvatsara, which indicated time, the previous two words, that is the Ahaha and Samvatsaraha. Is time easy to catch? Can we catch time? Because Lord Vishnu is manifesting in the form of day as one unit of time, as him as manifesting as a Samvatsara, as Lord Vishnu manifests as every unit of time, Vyalaha means like time slipping away from my hands. Can I catch the time? We started at 7 o'clock and already 45 minutes are over here. Can we catch and hold on to that time? We say we have to hold on to that moment. Let us hold on to that memory. And we take pictures, we take photographs. And what are we seeing? We are seeing the past. Can we catch? Can we catch hold of the moment? Can we catch hold of the Samvatsara? Can we catch hold of the day? So it means both ways. So two meanings can be given. One, as this name is following Ishvara as the Kala Tattva, as we cannot catch time, Lord Vishnu also being the very manifestation of time, being the very time cannot be caught hold of. Secondly, we can say, since Lord Vishnu is not an object of any of our sense organs and mind, we cannot catch Lord Vishnu as an object. We saw Agrahyam. In one of the names, we saw Agrahya. Agrahya means the one who cannot be caught, caught hold of by my sense organs. Then the next word, the 93rd Nama is Pratyayaha. Pratyaya means the consciousness behind every thought. Thought is called as vritti. This vritti with the consciousness behind it is called as pratyaya. Every thought that arises in the mind, behind which there is this consciousness, due to which a cognition takes place, isn't it? What is a thought? What is a pratyaya? It's a cognition. A thought arises and that thought is understood. That thought is cognized. Every cognition, behind every cognition, cognition means understanding. Every cognition is called as a pratyaya. And behind every cognition is Lord Ishvara or Vishnu, Lord Vishnu. So is the pratyaya. There is an Upanishad called as Kena Upanishad. Those of us who are doing the Bhashya of the Upanishad, we have already done that. Pratibodha viditam matam. Pratibodha viditam matam. That means that bodha or that knowingness, that consciousness behind every cognition. Therefore, Lord Vishnu is what? Is the pratyaya. Every thought that arises in my mind is backed by Lord Vishnu. Therefore, Lord Vishnu is called as the pratyaya. Then we have the 94th name, that is Sarvadarshanaha. Sarvadarshanaha, the one who sees everything, the one who has eyes everywhere. Because Sahasrakshi Sahasrapad, it says, what Purusha Sukta says, Sahasraksha Sahasrapad. Sahasraksha means what? The one who has 1,000 eyes. 1,000 means thousands, millions. So what does it mean? All the eyes belonging to the jivas, all the jivas' eyes are nothing but Lord Vishnu. The power behind all the eyes of all the jivas is nothing but this consciousness in the form of Lord Vishnu. So, Sarva Darshana, in the form of the eyesight of all the jivas, Lord Vishnu sees everything, Sarva Darshana. That means the one who can see everything simultaneously. For me, I can't see everything simultaneously, isn't it? Because my eyes and my mind have a limitation. But Lord Vishnu, who is the mind of all the jivas, who is the eyes of all the jivas, who is the limbs of all the jivas. This Lord Vishnu is Sarva Darshana, who is all seeing, sees everything, everywhere. Another meaning, which is deeper meaning, Lakshartha Sarva Darshana, means what it says is all the Darshana Shastras, all the philosophies ultimately point to that Ishvara as the Jagat Karanam, Sthiti Karanam, Laya Karanam, Brahma. Lord Vishnu, as the Srishti Sthiti Laya Karaka, is pointed out by all the darshanas. All the darshana shastras are talking about or pointing to this one Ishvara as everything. All the Darshana Shastras tell me that this whole world is nothing but Ishvara. That's what Lord Krishna does in the 10th chapter and in the 11th chapter. Says that I am everything. You see me everywhere. Those Sarva Darshanaha means the one who sees everything, the one who is the eye of all beings, therefore Sahasrakshaha, the one who is revealed by all the Darshana Shastras, and therefore he is also called as Sarva Darshana. With this, the 10th verse is over. Now we are coming to the 11th verse. We'll just start this verse. Ajas Sarveshwara Siddha Siddhi Sarvadiruchat Sarvadirachyutah Vrishakapirameyaatma Sarvayoga Vinisritaha. So this verse again has another 9 or 10 names which talk about the very Swarupam of Lord Vishnu. Ajaha, the one who is unborn. We saw that earlier also, isn't it? The one who is Jeshtaha, Shreshtaha, Anadi, Bhutadi, the one who does not have an Adi, the one who is not a product of anything, the one who is not born of anything, the one who doesn't have birth or death or other vikaras. What did we see in Bhagavad Gita in 2nd chapter? Najayate mriyate va kadachit. Nayam bhutva bhavita vana bhuya. We saw that even in Kathopanishad. Actually, Lord Krishna has taken that verse bodily from Kathopanishad. Najayate na mriyate va kadachit. Unborn. When Ishvara is unborn, that means there are no other vikaras also. Najayate, na mriyate. Okay, there is no question of any kind of apakshaya. No apakshaya, that means no degeneration. So therefore, Lord is akshaya. So there are no other modifications that the anatma goes through. Lord Vishnu, being the very Atma, is Anadihi, Anantaha, Ajaha, Nityaha, Shashvataha, Puranaha. Already we have seen Shashvataha. Already we have seen Nityaha. So he says that Ajaha means it is totally unborn, which talks about the very Swarupa Lakshana of Lord Vishnu as the very Atma itself. Then we have the 96th Nama, Sarveshwaraha, the Lord of all. Lord of all. We saw that Sureshaha, Lord of all the Devas. Sarveshwaraha, the Lord of all the Jivas. Sarvesham Ishwaranam Ishwaraha Sarveshwaraha. He is the Lord of all beings, including the Devas. Okay, so here he's saying that Yesha Sarveshwaraha. It comes in a particular Upanishad. Yesha, this Atma is Sarveshwaraha, all pervading. He is the Otam, he is Otaprota in the entire universe. All the jivas and the entire universe is woven into this, is woven. Therefore, he is called as the Lord of all. The Lord of all means what? He is the Abhinna nimitta upadana karanam of this entire universe. Therefore, he is called as Sarveshwara. The 97th verse talks about Siddhaha word, sorry, not verse. In this verse, 11th verse, these are all the words. We completed Ajaha, we Sarveshwaraha. Then here, the 97th Nama is Siddhaha. Nothing is left for Lord Vishnu to accomplish. Everything is accomplished. Whatever karma or whatever we feel is the karma done by Lord Vishnu in the form of various avatara is only for the sake of Loka Kalyana. Because Lord Vishnu as Atma is Krita Krityaha. Lord has nothing to gain by doing these things. Lord Krishna says, I have nothing to gain by creating these three worlds. Although I have created this, I am not in any way affected or afflicted by this. The worlds, all the 14 lokas that I've created. I don't have the lepa of all of them. Similarly, here it is Siddha, accomplished in everything. Lord does not have to accomplish himself. Vishnu doesn't have to accomplish himself because he's Siddha. Everything accomplished. Krita Krityaha. Whatever has to be done has been done. Purnatva Swarupa Lord Vishnu does not need anything to make himself Purnaha again. Everything accomplished. Whatever has to be done is accomplished. Therefore, totally, fully, properly accomplished. We are the people, the jivas, who feel a Purnatvam because we always feel, I have not accomplished this, I have not accomplished this, I should have done this better, I should have, but Lord Vishnu is the one, everything has been done, nothing more to be achieved. Anything that happens by Lord Vishnu is by mere sankalpa for the Loka Kalyana. Lord Vishnu is Akarta, Abhokta Atma. Whatever karma we see happening in the hands of Lord Vishnu in the form of killing of the asuras, etc., in all the various avatara, is only the karma abhasa. It is only the karma abhasa, that means what? As though the karma is happening through a particular upadhi which Lord has taken for that particular purpose. But the Lord himself is not doing anything at all. So I wanted to complete 100 namas today, but we are just too short of them. And since it's already time up, I think I would like to close here. Om Nandantu Sadhaka Sarve Vinashyantu Vidushakaha Avastha Shambhavi Mestu Prasannostu Guru Sada Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha Sarve Santu Niramayaha Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukkhamapnuyat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Tat Sat.